What's up, YouTube friends? I just dropped off a couple kids at the school. I drove this here spaceship. It's pretty awesome thing, a minivan. It's some kind of life pivot point when you finally accept that a minivan is a very practical vehicle. Got up super early. Was gonna be on time for once. Something wrong with old Betsy, or I call this truck Mad Max because it's kind of primer black. But this filter, I mean, look at that. Can you see that? Oh my, I think I found the problem. Yeah?
That would be a problem.
See these guys? They're faithful.
Yep, we're watching August.
I'm saying this so that if they ever leave me, they'll feel really guilty when they watch this video. Yeah. Uh-huh. No, I'm not. I'm not. So, we'll go and we'll show up late again as usual, but hey, we were up early working, so not like we're lame. Or it's not like we're super duper lame.
Yeah, we didn't wake up hungover, and that's why.
I don't know if that's gonna matter. There's no gas in the filter. Come on, Keith. Uh-oh.
Let's get in there.
This truck sat for years before it chose me. Gotta love Oregon. No self-service gas. I don't use good fuel. I always buy the cheapest stuff. I'm not like some.
You like the smell of gas?
No. Do you like the smell of gas?
No.
Good.
Kind of.
Uh-oh. Do you like the smell of skunk?
But no. Kind of.
Ah! See? That's why they don't let me do it. We're here. Dead pine trees today. Thank you, California, for the wave of death. How you doing? My boy is sick. Seems like when we get a cold or a flu or anything, it hits him the hardest always. Had to come home and put some wood on the fire and sign some real estate documents because we sold the place. Stepped in poop. Last bit of the day, barking dogs, closed gate, me not wanting to figure it out, mobile home. Last bit I did, they wanted to know a bunch of never mind, I don't want to complain. Anyway, they just wanted information and wasn't going anywhere. So I gave him the info. Got kind of bummer news. Changed the whole energy for my day.
Okay, shut it off.
property that we were trying to buy that I haven't told you about. I don't know if I have the energy to. Anywho, we sold our house, my wife and I, and we did it to buy another place. And my parents sold their house also to go in on us with this other place. And then the seller sold it to someone else, and now our places are like pending, you know. And so pretty soon, we gotta leave. And the other house, it's like a big Walton style, you know. I got this idea to get us all together. It's a long story, but it's a pretty sad day. And it's a pretty terrible Mother's Day present, but I'll wait for the noise. You know, even way out in the boonies, these guys get these little Honda cars and giant exhaust pipes, and they think it's so cool. It's not. It's not that cool, you know? Like a Camaro is cool, a Mustang. Okay, so here, let's see. What are your work opportunities over your way? So, what the? This day is just so wrecked. I can't really get my thoughts together very well. My head is stuffed up, and yeah. And I guarantee that she spun it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, she starts getting bites on it, and then apparently takes the sewer as well.
Yeah, what we're talking about is a sneaky realtor. You know, I didn't know that realtors could be corrupt, but of course they could. They're selling stuff. We just got shafted. And maybe I'll talk about it later, but I didn't come here to talk about that. I wanted to tell you guys, it's cast a dark shadow on my day, I can tell you that. My wife home crying and all.
You were a lot happier in the videos earlier.
I was a happier
The beginning of this
vlogger.
vlog is going to be really cool, and it's going to go downhill from there.
It's gone downhill, folks.
Even if there's cool action.
Yeah, there's a little bit of cool action. I mean, it's as cool as it can be. It's not me. It's Damien. So, I mean, it's pretty cool, but
It's pretty cool. I know August Hunnicky.
okay.
We're a fanner, man.
That's enough of that. Not that I control everything. Lawrence Bartlam. I guess I won't answer this question myself since I have help. Hey man, just thought I'd drop you an email for some advice. I'm sure you're very busy, but if you had a moment to reply, that would be great. Let me start there. Sorry I have not answered so many. I just like raise the family and work and make video content, and I'm gonna try harder though. I really am. Take some cues from Billy Ray, who interacts really well. I mean, I can't go that level. You can't go Billy Ray level in reality.
You know what they say? Never go full Billy Ray.
I personally cannot. However, I will give you August Hunnicky level interactiviation, which is Billy Ray's word. I don't want to copy anyone, but it's a cool word. He said interactiviation one day. There's a text from Brian Bixler. Okay, here we go. I'm a 30-year-old climber and manager from Sussex on the... Okay, I'm getting texts. From Sussex on the southeast coast of England, and I'm getting to the point now where if I don't do it now, I won't be able to come to the U.S. to work. I don't know why. Maybe it's Trump or something. Age? Not sure. 30 seems... boy. That was my prime.
I was gonna say maybe he feels like he's in his prime right now.
Yeah,
so
yeah, he might
right
be.
now is when he
That's
needs to be
that's
doing
valid.
this.
Okay. I'm getting a bit frustrated with work here, and I feel to truly master my craft, I have to keep pushing myself. And over here, I feel I've kind of peaked. I don't feel like that has to be geographically determined, because there are some Rubik's Cube puzzles to solve everywhere. Gotta be. Maybe not Kansas or something, but I don't know. Kansas guys, there gotta be some big cottonwood down in the swamp. Is there a swamp there? I don't know.
I don't
Some
know.
really tall grass or something. So how could it be geographical? I'm not sure. I feel like maybe America, Australia maybe gets epitomized as like the wonderland of big puzzles to solve and tree related stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure it's accurate thought process. I understand wanting to come here because I don't want to leave. How about you
But I
guys?
find you can kind of get maxed out in your abilities depending on who you're working with too. You know, if you stay within one certain crew, and everybody kind of has all the same tricks that they do day by day, you know, it's hard to learn more.
It's because old dog new trick thing. I know about that, and it's because production, the need for money demands we solve this and get this done, and we go with what we know, and it happens repeatedly, and then we die, and you can break out of that, and you might have to. I would suggest being just completely independent, but don't tell Damien that.
What's that?
Yeah. So, okay, moving on.
No.
No, we're not moving on.
Oh, I'm just saying I'm working for you. I'm with the Hunnicky. The
Yeah,
Monkey Beaver crew.
yeah. I definitely.
I don't need to go anywhere.
I'm not money driven, although I have to be because it's the world we live in.
Gotta pay the bills.
But it seems like when you do what you love, and if what you love is making stuff fun, then it kind of works. You know, there's guys that have, Tony Hawk turned skateboarding into billions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because he totally loved it. Tree work has done a lot for me. I totally have been immersed in it, like these guys. I looked at some trees today and I just did not care. I did not want to go up there. I didn't want to. It just looked like sweaty work. But I remember, and I still get hit with the bug, But man, I know what it's like to love it. So yeah, find a good company over here. Find a good company anywhere. Got to be out there. What are the work opportunities over your way? Wages, cost of living, etc. And just in general, what are your opinions on the best places to do tree work in the U.S.? Places where there's a lot of trees and a lot of people is where you get the most money for doing it. Now where we're at, you hear that? Nothing.
Mm.
Money? No.
Fun? Yes.
Big trees, major puzzles to solve, storm damage, deadness, bigness, all the same, structures to miss and sprinklers and flowers and all the dynamics of interactivation with the people. Yeah. Go to the urban places if you want to make a lot of money and find a good company. But what is enough money? A good union job or something, what's it max out at? 40,
Yeah,
$45 an hour?
it depends on what you're looking for. If you're just looking for enough money to support your family and live comfortably, or if you're trying to get rich.
The problem is, you start your own business, then you have overhead and you have all these rules to follow, and they just like are leeches sucking on you all over the place until you're just bled dry. But with owning your own business, you have the chance of a big win now and then. It's like mining for gold, you know. You're poor most of the time, but hey, there's a chance you could get rich.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. But if you lock yourself in somewhere forever and they are a company that doesn't have a future for you that is going to meet your dreams, then yeah, you gotta go it on your own, really. You're not going to find any wonder company. My idea is to make a franchise or something and make the guys that I love be owners, you know. Then they're owners, they get some big wins, and I still get to keep them somehow, because whatever it takes, I guess. Yeah, man, it's nice. Joe D. I'm Joe. I've watched every one of your videos with the exception of maybe 3. Anyhow, love your style, love your information you give. I'm 25, own my own tree removal company, and was taught by my father to climb. I was taught all old school, but recently I've been getting into gadgets here and there. And man, what a difference. Where was the stuff when I was 18? That's funny to hear a 25-year-old reminisce. Anyhow, the origin of this email is to see if you sell them saddles. If so, how much? newtribe.com. And also a couple shirts and possibly a saw bar for my climber. I also still rock, he says, I still rock a old school 091. You should never rock your saw. Just saying. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
That's my advice. Stop rocking your saw.
Yeah, especially the 091.
Yeah, man.
Don't rock
There's so
that
many
thing.
teeth to file, I guess. Let's see. It's all modded out. It's angry. Can't bring myself to upgrade. Anyhow, stay safe and continue to have fun. I like the vids. Hope to hear from you either way, and thanks for spending time on videos. You're welcome. I love it. Have a lot of fun with it. Everyone did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See? It's just, it's a blast. Okay, so I'm going to go, and because this is a rambly thing. Here, let's read a YouTube comment just for fun. Recently, a comment came in. Why do 4 people hate handshake etiquette? You people were not potty trained correctly. Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. Have to say, today's video was a sanity saver for me after dealing with a particularly obnoxious customer this week. Thank you and keep it coming. P.S. I live in Germany, close to the Polish border. Would you be interested in Polish candy after getting spoiled by Arn? Yeah! Let's see. The cold, dead, limp, moist chicken handshake is the worst. A lot of people want to work for me. I got to get on August crew, this guy says. I've got like people requesting employment from all over the world. And what you guys don't know is we are sitting in a 78 Ford truck. And this is the skeleton crew. This is who gets it done most of the time. I got Joe and Travis and Jeff and Sam and Jesse waiting in the wings, but they're not waiting. They're working for another company most of the time. I'm so small potatoes. Yeah, we just, we're like, yeah, well, anyway.
Small crew, big things.
Small crew happiness.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't. I guess what I mean is I feel responsible if somebody flies across the world to work for me. I would feel like, oh my goodness, I have to make sure we don't have any lull.
Mm-hmm.
Take responsibility for a person. You know, it was a big step for me to stop being a contract climber. A big step. Because I would have to get equipment and pay those bills, and then I would have the responsibility of needing to give somebody enough money to provide for their families.
Mm-hmm.
That's that weighs on a guy. And so when people send me an application or a job inquiry from a long ways away, I always think, I just tell them, I'm tiny, don't notice me. But I do, maybe I need to think bigger, it's possible. Tell them how you like the Monkey Beaver belt.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it.
He got the inside skinny deal on that one. I no longer have a Monkey Beaver belt. That's the truth.
I do, though. It's pretty nice.
What I have is the guy saying, man, I am rambling so bad. Oh, he said that, no, we already had this conversation, that the fist bump was really cooler than a handshake. And I have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
The fist bump should replace the germy, often fumbled handshake.
It's hard to get wrong.
Yeah, how could it go wrong?
How do you mess it up?
Tell him.
Maybe if somebody missed
I was gonna say
your
missed
fist
the
and
bump.
punch you in the face.
Yeah.
Or what if they take, you know, the aggressive handshaker? What if that guy was a fist bumper?
And he thinks it's just a casual game of bloody knuckles.
So cool
But
to
you-
bust your hand up.
And you never even knew you were entering.
Uh-huh. But fist bump, you know, it's like you don't eat with the back of your hand later, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Seems
you,
like
you get the guy
more
that takes it to
sanitary.
extreme and he always has a pair of brass knuckles on.
tell him about the crazy handshake, the weird. I sent him to do he was on a job of mine and he did a bid. And the guy insisted on a weird handshake. Tell him.
Yeah, he was rambling on for a while about this and that, and he had mentioned Michelangelo in that painting in the Sistine Chapel with the finger like that. And so I went to shake his hand at the end of the deal after I had dumped him a big old fat load of chips. And I pulled my hand out, just, you know, normal, casual. And then he says, no. Remember what I said about the Sistine Chapel and Michelangelo. And he grabbed my hand, pulled my finger out like this,
You should have farted.
and he touched his finger with mine. And it was the most awkward
Yeah.
finger.
That's like awkward
Ever.
handshake award.
It was.
Yeah. That's awkward handshake award.
It made me drive away feeling weird and thinking
Mm-hmm.
what it even meant.
So we're going to officially change what the handshake used to be to the fist bump. We have voted that, and it is now decreed that fist bumps are in, and they're less germy.
And with that being said,
See you later.